Hey everyone, new here and welcome to another video about Merchants of the Skies. In this case, the first tutorial where I'm going to show you guys two ways of making a lot of money here on this game. Now, the first one, and the one you should be starting with, is by fulfilling guild quests or tasks. And you have different kind of guilds. You even have different tasks depending on the building. So in this case, the trade guild can deliver you, or they will have different kind of tasks. Normal tasks and simplest ones are just to deliver letters to other islands, but sometimes you may have other tasks like delivering resources to a specific island. In this case, they're asking me to deliver 12 apples and 5 wood, which by the way I do have in stock, to another island called Ironbury. Just have in mind that the delivery itself, they will not provide you with the items. You have to buy them or acquire them, whatever way it is. Either way, you'll get rewarded with tickets that can be used later on to reduce taxes on the island's merchants, and gold by itself. Now, the good thing about doing these quests or these missions early on is that it allows you to explore the map while receiving money, and therefore you're going to be discovering a lot more islands for resources, islands that have different kind of trade markets and different values. Now, the second way and the best way of making money is by buying low and selling high your specific items. Now, let me just show you here on the known prices on my current game, where you have the resources and you have the islands that I've already uncovered them, and you have like the prices of it. I mean, this is not really a price value, it's just a figure of how expensive or inexpensive an item is. Okay, so let's look at the initial item that the game tells you to trade as an example, which is wood. Now, wood can be bought really cheap on Redworth. Redworth was, by the way, the initial town that I got. Your town will be different. I think this is completely random, so you will get a different kind of town, different location, different items. It may not be as cheap, it may be a bit more expensive, the wood there, but don't worry, it's just an example. Your goal in here is to explore, in this situation, is to explore the map and find new islands with better items to sell. So Redwood will have wood for like 2 coins, so that's slightly cheap wood, and then you can sell it to a location that is more expensive, like in this case Southshire, or even White Tree, which by the way is very close to Redworth. It's like very nearby, and you'll make a good profit. Now, some items will give you more profit than the others, depends on the price of the item itself. The best item at the moment is gems. Gems are worth quite a lot of money, and you can, in this situation, you can buy them cheap here on these 3 islands. So Southshire, Farshire, and Cloudlow. Those 3 islands will sell those gems for really nice price, and then you can sell them here on Redworth. 2 things you need to have in mind. First of all is this icon in here in front of it, which is the day of the week where the stock will be replenished, or will be given back, or will come back, respawn, whatever the term it is. So what it means is it takes 1 week for the markets in this situation. Well, where am I? I'm here on Goodsworth. Okay, so Goodworth, or the market itself. So let's go to the market. I think, can we go open here? Will it show? Okay, so you'll have new stock on this day. So if I buy everything in here right now, the stock will go back to the same amount of values and the same coin value when we arrive to that day. So that would be right the next day. So here we have the trade post where you can see that items, the value of the items. In here right now, everything is quite expensive. It's not worth it, unless you want to sell wheat, and that's what I'm gonna do. So wheat in here is worth 10 gold coins. It's not as much, it's not expensive as other places. By the way, you cannot sell gems in here because they do not buy or sell. What's gonna happen here is I'm gonna sell all the wheat I have. I'm gonna make 300 coins out of it. So what's gonna happen is if I go back, you can see that they have a lot less coins, a lot less gold, and and they have more wheat. Now you can do that and completely use or get all the gold coin they have by selling it for them. There's nothing in here worth buying because everything in here is kind of expensive, so not worth. This is a good market to sell. Have in mind that the market will grow. It doesn't show it in here right now, but the market will grow, and when it grows, what happens is you will have more items selling those items, and you'll have a bigger amount of gold coins that you can trade. So it's a good idea to trade with these kind of markets. Not only the markets that have low prices, but also the markets that have high prices. The markets which have high prices, it's good to trade with them so they can have more gold, so it will unlock a lot more gold where you can sell and get a bigger profit. And the markets that have lower, and we can go to one in here, for instance, which was here, Redworth, which, by the way, here, sorry, which was Redworth is the, you know, the initial town. It's very good, and I'm gonna show you guys that. Initially you start with 400 coins on the market, but after trading many times with them, what's gonna happen is, look, these guys already have 3,000 coins, and you can see that apples are cheap, wood is kind of cheap also. In fact, I'm gonna buy all the apples they have, so I'm gonna give them 900 gold coins, but I'm gonna sell all my gems, and I'm gonna get back 2,000. Not only I got all those apples that I can sell in another place, but I sold all the gems, and the trade post was developed, so it leveled up. I will have more money and more items available on when does it restock? Okay, so it's gonna take almost a week, so only when it reaches this day. It gives me enough time to just explore the other islands. Let's go to another island, by the way. Oh, I forgot. I have to restock my energy, which is good because this is the initial town, so I won't spend as much money recharging it. Now, since I have all these amount of apples, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Park Peak, where I know I can sell apples for a very expensive price, and I can buy wheat for a very cheap price. So I'll do that. I'll trade the amount. So buying and selling will allow me to level up and get more items from these guys. So let me just sell all the apples I have. So we're talking about 2,000, almost the entire money that they will have. It's gonna be for apples. I could buy 95 wheat, which is by not a bad price, by the way. And here it goes, and I level it up. So next time I get here, next week that I go here, which, by the way, it's gonna take a week, yeah, they'll have more items. That means they will have more wheat, they will have more apples, and more what is this, salts? I don't know the name of the item itself, and they will have more gold. And yeah, and that's basically it, guys. That's how you make a lot of money. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys understood a little bit. There's not a really big trick or anything like that. If you want to know the best item, I think I already said that it's gems, so try to get gems. By the way, guys, eventually when you have enough money, just do like I'm doing right now. Build. Will I have enough energy to reach there? I think I will. Not sure if, yeah, I can then later on. Okay, let's go first here because of the energy. That's something you also have to have in mind. The better the ship you have, the more energy you will have, so you will be able to travel a longer distance without having to stop on certain islands. The fact is, I have to stop here because my ship is big, but it's not the biggest one or even the best one. But either way, let me just show you guys that you guys can buy an island like this, a gem island. It costs around 4,000 just to buy the island. And then you have to build a storage and a mining facility. So I've already upgraded my mining facility to level 3. I'm thinking about upgrading to level 4, because what happens is every time you upgrade, it will produce more goods per day. So you'll be able to have more of these items stored. As you guys can see, I already have 27 gems in here ready to be sold on. Right now, there's only one place where I can sell them for a lot of profit, which is here, Redwood, which, by the way, already, which already passed 1 week since we bought it. So let's go back to Redwood. You guys can see we already have 4,000 instead of 3,000. Let's go there. There's no bad weather anywhere in here. It's gonna take another week, so now I can go back into after selling all the stuff in here, I can go back to the island. Where is it? Park Peak, where already has 4,000 again on stock. So yeah, you can do this kind of rotation very easily and make a lot of money by doing so. And let me just show you guys one more time and see how much money I'm gonna be making out of it. So 200 apples, a lot more than I had before. I think it was 190 or something like that. And now let's sell, hopefully that's too much. They only have 41. Again, I cannot sell all, I cannot sell all the gems because they do not have enough money for it. Okay, and the trade is still growing, and the more it grows, the more money you make, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe if this was a useful video. Leave a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have any kind of other suggestion for how to make a lot of money here on the game. I hope to see you guys soon on my next video. Cheers.